And Ori, you're also going to be presenting at the Mom Museum, I think in May, right? You're going to be doing a special
May
signing there.
May 11th, I will be at the Mom Museum in Las Vegas. I just spoke to Jeff Shoemaker there yesterday, and the governor is opening up more things in Nevada. And we're hoping by May that they could have 100% capacity. And I've had 15, 20 people so far on social media, friends of mine, that said they'll be there. So that's cool. The other thing I wanted to mention is in the back of my book are letters. And there's a letter in here to Sonny Franzese, letter to Michael Franzese, letter to my children, my ex-wife, and various other people. Interesting letters that, a lot of the people are dead, but I wrote letters to dead people. And I had a few people tell me that when they read those letters, brought tears to their eyes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, have you read them yet?
Yeah, no, I had a chance to go through because there's also court documents as well, along with letters also to your children, as you mentioned, and wife and Sonny and Michael Franzese. I did want to ask, and without giving too much details to what's in the letters, why do you think it was appropriate to include Michael in the letters?
Well, I discussed it at length with my publisher, and we thought it would be a good idea. I don't know if it was or it wasn't. What you think of the letter to him?
Yeah, no, I liked it because, especially with what's online, the internet kind of likes to create, this feud, so to speak. And I read it, I liked it. And again, just kind of going back to what we discussed on our last interview, I really would like to see, some sort of, union between you and Michael, just because there's so much history between the both of you, especially kind of tying back to his father, Sonny Franzese, who just recently passed away, but at the time was the oldest living mob member. So I thought it was very sincere. I really enjoyed reading it, and I was actually really happy to see that there was some sense of, and again, I don't like using the word feud, but ending the feud kind of between each other, and hopefully we could see some sort of connection between each other.
I ended that feud, and my video is posted. You saw that there. Michael did message me through Facebook and did say he was going to contact me. It was Labor Day weekend or something, whatever it was. It was a holiday weekend, but he never contacted me. And I doubt he will. But you got to remember something. Although Michael and I had met, the only time I really met Michael before he came to California was at the sit down at the Russian tea room. All the years I was with Sonny and me and Sonny out every day, Michael was never around. Michael was never with us. So Michael and I never did anything together. So there was not a relationship that he and I had prior. And the only type of relationship that he and I did have was when he got out of prison here and he asked his brother if I would meet with him because he wanted to know if any strangers were coming into town. And I told him if his father said it was okay, I'd do it. His father told me not to do nothing.
And among, some of these prominent figures, I know we mentioned the Franzese but you also grew up with Meyer Lansky, Frank Costello, also Carlo Marcello as well too. So you go back to all these guys. But before the fan in me kind of wants to jump into each and one of those experiences, but your story, and when we see these books, like the story of Henry Hill, which became Goodfellas, Frank Sheeran, which became The Irishman. Your story is very different. You are a true businessman, right? So it's a story that's very different. You have a connection to all these prominent figures, but at heart, you are a businessman. You are a salesman. One of the top. In your day, you were a prominent salesman. Member of the President's Club, which to the folks that don't know, that's only given to the best of the best within an organization. Do you think that because of your experiences and maybe your involvements in the things that you learned meeting these figures, did that kind of correlate to why you were so successful in the business world?
Yeah. I think my business world made me successful in the criminal world too. Because people, you know, my thoughts, my ideas, and people could see it. We're not minor robberies or burglaries or things like that. There, you know what I mean? Uh, I was an intelligent businessman, understood business, and so forth.